Last year, AP and I visited the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, considered by many to be Christianity's holiest site because it contains what is believed to be the place of Jesus' crucifixion as well as the empty tomb. Turns out, though, that while they've been doing the renovations, they've also been letting archaeologists dig around a bit. And the archaeologists are finding some interesting things that help shed a little light on a Bible mystery. During the time of Jesus, the area where the Church of the Holy Sepulchre now stands was outside the wall of the old city of Jerusalem. The place was an ancient rock quarry. Eventually, the rock quarry was shut down, and people started using the area to dig tombs. But the Gospel of John says that Jesus' tomb was in a garden, and a garden doesn't sound at all like a rock quarry. So, what's going on? The Times of Israel reports, some 2,000 years ago, olive trees and grapevines likely grew on the land where the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem stands today, new archaeological excavations at the site have revealed. The findings mirror a description of the area included in the Gospel of John. Now, in the place where he was crucified, there was a garden, and in the garden a new sepulchre, wherein was never man yet laid. There laid they Jesus, reads John 19:19-20. There was a garden, according to the Gospel of John, and nearly 2,000 years later, the claim gets confirmed by archaeology. The presence of olive trees and grapevines was identified through archaeobotanical and pollen analysis on samples retrieved from the excavations under the floor of the ancient basilica. The quarry was already active in the Iron Age. As the quarry ceased to be exploited and before the church was built, part of the area was used for agriculture. People started growing grapes and olives. Low stone walls were erected, and the space between them was filled with dirt. The gospel mentions a green area between the cavalry and the tomb, and we identified these cultivated fields. So there was an ancient rock quarry. The rock quarry was eventually abandoned. At some point, people hauled dirt to the area to grow some crops. At the time of Jesus, the former quarry was also used as a burial site, with several tombs hewn in the rock. Constantine selected the one that had been venerated as the tomb where Jesus was buried. Several other tombs are known as part of the Holy Sepulchre compound, including one that Christian tradition attributes to Joseph of Arimathea, who is said to have gifted Jesus his empty burial plot. Fascinating stuff, and I say that because when I was there the first time, several years ago, our tour guide told us that the Church of the Holy Sepulchre was built on an ancient rock quarry. And rock quarry sounds like the opposite of a garden. So how was it a garden? Well, now I know. And now you know. The Bible got it right.